EA Sports, it's in the game. EA Sports, it's in the name, people. What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah. It was never in doubt, man. That one was never in doubt, I can't lie. Off the back of last week against Sunderland, I said to myself, you know what? Like, I can't even bring myself to record. I couldn't do it. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie to you, people. I was pissed. Yeah. So I thought I'll leave it a week, but we have to beat Spurs. And I was confident we will beat Spurs. And guess what the boys done and delivered. But I'm not gonna gas the thing, it should have been more. It should have been more, but at this stage in the season, our current dip in form, we have the injuries, we have the stupid red cards. Coming to this game, it was just a must win, get the 3 points, man. And the boys did their job. We're now back in the top four. I think we're 11 on points with Tottenham, and we move. We move. I mentioned that it should have been a thing where we scored more goals. Like, we missed the hat for the chances today. I'm watching the game, I was just thinking, because you know them games there. You guys, you've been through it. We're Chelsea fans, right? We've been through the games there where we miss a host of chances. Even football fans in general know these ones. And it comes back to haunt you. And I was like, today of all games against this Spurs, that cannot happen. That would just piss me off. Piss me off. A 1-1 draw would have pissed me off even more than that loss last week at the Bridge against Sunderland. You know what I mean? Because we had to bounce back today, and we bounced back. Yeah. We bounced back victoriously. We bounced back in Sergeant style. We bounced back like this is a war. This is a war. Because I'm one of those Chelsea fans that I still think a title challenge is on. I know Arsenal are running away with it right now. Them man need to set piece FC. Them man need to, first and foremost, start conceding some goals. Because them man are trying to go for our record, about 15 goals. And I don't even want to have them anywhere near it. You know what I mean? That's a record to stay. So them man start conceding some goals first and foremost. But when all our players are fit and back, bear in mind we haven't got our best player back yet. We have not got Cole Palmer back yet. So when our players are back, up and running, I genuinely think we have a good chance of being in a title challenge, of running them close. I think the gap it's 8 points now, I believe. Hold out until January. That's what I'm saying. Hold out until January. By that time, obviously, Badiashile will be back. We can't really rely on him anyway. But hopefully, he would have played a few games he'll be back from injury and would have played a few games coming up until January. Hopefully, Fofana can stay fit. We saw how impressive he was today. What a game. What a game. I know we have to manage his fitness, manage his minutes. But every time this guy puts on the blue shirt and steps on that pitch, he puts in the performance, man. He's looking good. We just got to keep him fit. We just got to keep him fit. That's all we got to do. We just got to keep the guy fit. He's got to keep himself fit, man. Donny's got to keep himself fit. So if he can stay fit up until January and Reece James can stay fit as well, it's looking good. If we can just hold out until January, bring in some reinforcements maybe at centre back. Obviously, by that time as well, the lap will stop getting stupid red cards. Yeah, Pedro can play in his favourite position behind the striker. We'll have Cole Palmer back, our best player. Hopefully, we can have a Sugo back from his surgery, from his injury, so we can give some more cover to Caicedo, because that guy he's the engine, he's the core. He's the one guy we cannot lose. I don't mind losing Cole Palmer. I confirm it. I confirm losing Cole. I confirm losing Caicedo. I rate this guy so highly. And again, let me get onto Caicedo. That naturally rolled into him, that segment. Caicedo. I'm gonna be the guy online who's gonna give him his biggest prop. And I have been. I've been calling him the biggest and the best, baddest midfielder in the world. I've been calling him that. I've been calling him that, and I stay calling him that. The best. You got your pundits out there now. Yeah. You got your Paul's goals out there saying, oh, they're trying to downplay the thing. They're trying to act like Caicedo is only like a defensive midfielder. Like he can only do things off the ball. Nah, Maggie. Nah. Scholes, that can't run. You're not going to downplay my Caicedo like that. Nah, you're not going to do it. Because I've been watching this guy. I watched this guy at Brighton, yeah? I watched this guy at Brighton. And I remember when Arsenal made that bid. When Arsenal made that bid and Brighton, thank God they rejected it. I was thinking, Arsenal cannot get this man. I saw what he was doing. I saw what he was doing against us at the Bridge. I'll never forget the game. Brighton came and smoked us. They played us off the park, and he was a big part of playing it. Body and Enzo, Body and Gallagher. I was thinking, I'm not seeing a midfielder rock up to the Bridge like this and just dominate. It was crazy. It was crazy. I see him doing it against enough teams that season. That was enough. That was enough. That's all. And so when we were linked further on the next summer with him, I thought, thank God. I was like, thank God, because I can't have that guy go to Arsenal. I see what Arsenal are trying to build. Adding Caicedo to that would have been long. You can have Rice. When they went for Rice in the summer, I was like, yeah, thank God. That leaves us free for Caicedo. I'll take Moises any day of the week. Above all them, man. Above all them, man. Listen, I'm not even calling them. And how... Let me get onto this before I get onto that, yeah. How they downplay him is by calling him the best. We hear your... who said it today? Jamie Redknapp. Jamie Redknapp. Now they're trying to give my man his plaudits that I've been giving him. But they're trying to downplay him by calling him the best defensive midfielder in the world. Nah, not defensive. He's the best midfielder in the world. Don't try downplay his his on the ball qualities. Don't do it. Don't do it. We've seen the screamers. We've seen the screamers, man. We've seen the screamers. We've seen his striking. Yeah. We've seen his passing. We've seen how press resistant he is. We've seen him on the ball, but we've seen the destroyer that he is off the ball. That's why I call him the best midfielder. This guy's an all-rounder. Guy's an all-rounder, man. He's an all-rounder, baby. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. I said once this guy's playing Champions League football, the world will wake up. Yeah? They will wake up. But they ain't fully woken up yet because they're still down playing this thing. When they start calling him the best midfielder in the world, that's when they're woken up. Yeah, but man's a visionary. Man sees these things first before, the wider mainstream. Yeah, but they're going to start. They're going to start. Then all you man are going to start as well. The best midfielder. Don't get it twisted. Yeah? And that leads me to my guy Reece. My guy Reece. We've got some ballers in our team, man. Oh, the names are reading off, man. Like Reece James. Because we have Arsenal fans out there trying to. I don't even want to. I don't even like talking about this. This is the first and last time I'm going to talk about this, yeah? Because it's actually disrespectful. You heard it first. I'm not going to talk about this. So you'll never hear me talk about this again. It's the last time I'm going to mention it, yeah? But stop talking about my guy Reece and comparing him to my guy Timber. You Arsenal man, yeah? They can't be involved in the same conversation, the same sentence. It's a disrespect. It's a disrespecting. It's a disrespecting. Did you see the performance today? You can't be asking Timber to play in midfield. You can't be asking him to do that. You see how many positions my guy can play in. He's a complete footballer. He's a complete package. Stop comparing him to Timber. Stop doing it. It's rude. It's rude, man. It's feisty. As us Jamaicans say, it's feisty. It's rank. Leaves it distasteful taste in my mouth. God, disgusting, man. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Damn. Spurs 0, Chelsea 1. My boys done the business. Back in top 4. And all we need to do for the remainder, you see the sirens where I live, it's not easy, What we need to do for the remainder of the year is to see it out. See the year out, yeah? Stop with the stupid red cards. Touching wood, we get no injuries. Keep Caicedo safe. When Cole Palmer gets back as well, and we can bed Esteval in even more. Listen, we can just keep that core. Delap can stop doing his silliness. Because once he starts, he'll start scoring goals. I'm confident in Delap. Just got to stay on the pitch. The guy's still got to stay on the pitch. That's all you got to do. But I'm confident in Delap. Yeah? And last but not least, I want to talk about our guy, Maresca. Because every time there's a bad result like there was against Sunderland, you get that annoying side of the fan base who they're so emotional, bruv. They can't see things with context, man. It's always black and white, on and off. Yeah, so they're talking about Maresca, they're talking about him against Sunderland. Acting like he wasn't good enough, saying this, saying that. Let me tell you, man. I don't know what you man were watching today, if you even deeped it. Yeah, you guys who cuss him and say whenever there's a loss, you just throw your toys out the pram. Yeah, today was a tactical masterclass. He had Frank shook at home. He's in the yard. Shook. Yeah, he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it. Whatever Frank had to, offer, Maresca was adaptable. Very adaptable, man. We're lucky to have this guy. Please be respectful. We're lucky to have this guy, man. And me saying that tells you how and shows you how highly I rate him. Tactical master, man. I'm gonna get into depth one day about why I rate him so highly. If if it's how he's transformed our playing style from what it was under Pochettino, a basketball game. I was watching the NBA, watching Pochettino up and down, man. Attack versus defense. It was crazy. There was no control. How he's implemented his own style, got us playing out the back. I think we're the best playing out the back team in the Premier League. One of the best playing out the back teams in world football, I believe. You guys may have seen what Felipe Lewis said about us, about when he played against us, about how we had him up at night, like, sweating, drips of sweat, nightmares and that, because he couldn't figure out a way how to counter press us because our build up is so good. Coaches are panicking about us. Yeah, because of our coach that we have at our disposal. He's a brilliant coach. He's a brilliant coach, man. So you guys who just throw your toys out the prime every time we lose a game, every time something, we don't win a game, we don't get a W. Let's just chill out, man. We're lucky to have the guy. Serious top manager. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the match. Let me know what you think of my thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.